Hello, everybody. Hang on, guys. Hi there. Just gotta get Instagram going also. There we go. Hi, guys. Good evening. Where's my coffee? Nobody leaves the room. Always need my coffee. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining me. I don't see any comments, as per usual. Here you are. Hello, everybody. Again, hi Manhase, hi Sully. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Angela and I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm a WoodUBend retailer over here in Germany, actually, near Frankfurt. So welcome to Germany. It is windy, it is rainy, the snow is gone at the moment. So, but it's very wet outside, not very fun. So guys, when you join me, just let me know where you're watching from. Say hi to me. And I am on the right page. Yes, I am. Cheers, coffee. Put that to the side. Far away. Yesterday I was like almost dumping my paintbrush in it. So tonight we are having a pretty fun project. And I can just recommend no Instagram. I'm not having a dead body laying on my table here. I've got a golf bag. So this is actually from a customer. This is, she was like, she got a new one and she wanted to get rid of the old one. And then she's seen what I do and she thought, oh, it'll be fun to get like a decoration piece for the living room. So we got a golf bag and we're just transforming it. We started yesterday. We've painted it and it was, it was pretty dirty and stuff, as you can see. It's like all that, dirt on there. So we already prepared yesterday. We already put like a bow on there. This is the bow 1012, which is this cute little thing. I think that goes beautifully with that light rose. Hello, Anya. And we are going to apply on the top here, around the top here, this droplet, which is the 1002. Always have to, WoodUBend has like so many beautiful. Hi, Renata. Hello, Beatrice. So they have so many beautiful ornaments and trims and stuff like that. It's just, amazing. You can use them for loads of things, and that's the reason I'm showing you that you can, put it onto a golf bag also, Obviously, this one is not going to be for usage outside anymore. This is just going to be a decorational piece. So this is going to go around the top, and around the bottom, we're using another trim from them, which is like this white trim, beautiful trim. This is the 119 IE, sorry, 119 IE. So I shall bring you a little closer and a little further down so that you can see what we are doing. And this is more important than my face. Hang on. Gotta go flying. So there we go. And there we go. That should do the trick. I think Instagram. Are you? I think I can do that from over here also. Yeah, Instagram is seeing also. Okay, we're going to start on this side here. This is a pretty solid top, and it has already been painted. So, hi Bonnie. Hi to Fair Hope. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like a little foamy, spongy under there. So it'll go nice on there. We're going to cover up those knots also with it to get rid of those. The nice thing about WoodUBends is when they are in a cold state, they are solid, as you can hear. You can drill them, you can saw them, you can sand them, and you can break them. I'm pretty well in those things, but you can fix those also because I've broken that and I fixed it again. You can see like a tiny little bit on the bottom here because I was playing around with it and I've glued it back together, so that's no problem. But when they're warm, you can see they get nice and bendy. so you can bend them around any shape. And that's what we're going to do, because this one is going to go around this area here. So let's see that we can get it there. You can warm those WoodUBends up on a griddle like I've just done. You can warm it up with a heat gun, what I've got next to me. You can heat them up with a hair dryer. You can heat them up with an embossing gun. So everything works fine. With a hair dryer and stuff like that, you probably need a little longer, especially with a thick piece like this. But everything is going to work. Then you apply some wood glue, good quality wood glue. And the secret is applying, and I'm saying this, the secret is applying not too much, so it's like a right mess, and still enough that it's sticking to the piece. I've got to laugh because I'm terrible in those things. So do as I say, not as I do, but you get the idea. I rather use a little more glue to make sure it really sticks on your project, because this is warm now. So the glue is going to dry quickly. So it's going to be reactivated because we're going to heat it back up to make sure it adheres onto the surface, that it snuggles itself on. But I'm gonna do that in a minute. And every excess which squeezes out on the side, you can take off with a baby wipe. You can take it off with a Q-tip. You can take it off with a wet cloth, you know, just anything. Just keep that close to you. I always have my baby wipes because I'm a chaos painter and crafter, so it's always fun following me because always something happens. It's never boring, I can guarantee you that. So let's see what happens tonight. For now, till now, I'm pretty fine. Nothing happened yet. So they need about as much time to heat up or to cool down like they needed to heat up. So this is already getting a little, you know, you can see it's already getting a little stiffer. So I'm going to put that, hang on. I'm going to put that in the area I want to have it. And then I'm going to come in with my heat gun to make sure it bends down. Obviously, when you use a heat gun, also, I'm pretty good at that. Make sure you're not charring your project or something like that. Or your fingers. You can see it's already bending down again. I'm going to work a little bit in sections for now, making sure this gets contact with the surface for now. So this is pretty hot, pretty hot. If you have like bigger ornaments or something like that, or trims, you can always work in sections. Make sure that like the first area is getting contact, and then you can continue going further to the next area. So let's go from here. Get up a little more. If you have questions, guys, just put it in the comments. Hallo, liebe Vera. Right. So Dave, if that's you, you've got to stick with that color. I'm gonna make sure my customer is gonna give that to you. So I want to see you carrying that. So down. So that fits right up to that measuring there. Hi, Michelle. So hi, Barbara. Hi to Texas. So So, guys, whoever is watching, also on Instagram, I'm always happy if you say hi to me. So, press that down. Make sure it's heated up. Only. Nice and soft. Ouch. It is hot. And there's one of those knots under there. I have to cover up with it. I'm going to do that. So, and get it back up on top there. You can put it around any shape. You know, you can glue that onto glass, you can glue that onto metal, onto fabric, plastic, like this is underneath here. Everything just works fine. And you always use wood glue. So, hi Sandy. It's nice and warm, especially in winter time. That's a lot of fun. Just hold that in place till the glue has dried, or it has cooled down. It's going to stay in that shape. So you always see if I can get it a little further down at the end here. It's like one of those knots under there, and I want to cover that up. Make sure it sticks on there. And every excess glue, as I said, squeezing out on the sides, you can just like take that off with baby wipe. I'm not too bad today, I must admit. So let that cool down for a moment so it can stay in that shape, and then the glue can dry underneath. Go to the other side. And that's the nice thing about those ornaments, you know, you can stick them basically around onto any shape and stuff like that. You can bend them around corners. And Suzanne, your closest stockist, where are you located? WoodUBend, maybe you can, this may be a WoodUBend first applying molding to a golf bag. Ha! At least I'm first with one thing. So also that's fun. And guys, this might be, you know, a quite good idea, you know, because in the golf clubs, I know what I'm talking about. I work in a golf club. When the people buy new golf bags, they just dump their old ones. So you just slap some paint on there and some WoodUBends, and you get like a great piece of decoration. So you may be able to sell that to them for loads of money, hopefully. So get a little more glue under here, under the tip. It's not quite where I want it. Can always stick some more glue on there. That's no problem. Stick that back down. Wipe the excess off. You can paint over it. You can paint those WoodUBends before you apply them. You can paint those after you've applied them. And this project is basically showing you that you can apply them onto anything. So hysterical. Regina, yes, it is going to stick with regular wood glue. I just need it to cool down to stay in that shape. So I've already put the bow on there yesterday, and the bow is sticking nicely. So reheat the front here. little more glue under here also, just on the side, and get that down. So would you be exactly the closest stockist? Thank you. You put that in there. So now you can go to the next side. That looks already pretty posh, doesn't it? So let's look at it from here. And there you can see that little, where is it? There it is, that little bow I've put on yesterday already. So, see, still hasn't cooled down. As I said, the bigger ornaments, they may need a little longer to cool down, as they need as much time to cool down as they needed to heat up. Can also fix it with some tape if you're in a rush, or get somebody to hold that for you. So I'm still missing my cameraman. I'm still discussing with WoodUBend, getting one of their brilliant cameramen over here and helping hands, but unfortunately with COVID at the moment, we can't. Hi, Nina. So, okay. Then we get to the other one. Heat that up first, that it's nice and warm and bendy. Ciao Federica. Ciao to Italy. Italy is on also. That sounds fantastic. Leopard print golf bag and some pink WoodUBend flowers on there. You do that. That sounds brilliant. That sounds really good. So that's now nice and bendy. Let's see that we have that in the right area. About there. Oops. Going to apply the, it's fighting me. It is fighting me. Going to apply the wood glue. Again, the glue dries when when the mold is pretty warm, so I stick a little more on there. You reactivate it again when you reheat the mold to make sure it sticks on there. But go. And make sure you cover all the surface, you know, don't just like put the glue on there like this and think it's going to stick. No, just spread it out generously over the whole surface of that mold, and then you're good to go. So, who is WoodUBending today? Anybody? Anybody been WoodUBending? Yes, that would be fine. You can seal those WoodUBends with just anything. You know, if you have them in a weathered area, you just you know, make sure you put some top coat on them, which is resistant to the weather, and then they're good to go. You can use them all outside also. So I've got them on a flower pot on the balcony, so they're fine. You know, you can you know, you can paint them, you can stain them, you can put anything, just anything onto them. And you can paint them beforehand or afterwards, you know. This is completely up to you. Reheat that. It's nice and warm so they can snuggle it onto the surface. There you go. So. Sehr, sehr gerne, liebe Anja. Ich auch. 2 Kisten sind schon unterwegs und ich hoffe, dass die anderen 25 nächste Woche kommen. Also es ist im Augenblick alles ein bisschen schwierig mit Brexit. So. Just press that nicely down. And I've been covering up those knobs also underneath, you know. I'm just laying it over them. And I'm not, you know, damaging any of the details of those molds by pressing them down like that. This is the nice thing about them, you know. This is the reason you can basically apply them onto any shape of surface, because you can make them stick or basically take on the shape they are going on. You know, this is that's a great benefit of those. Just gonna take away like the main mess I made. So those thicker ones, as I said, they need a little longer time to cool down and to finally stay in that shape. So gotta be a little patient. So yes, I would tape it down on here also, Joyce, but it is pretty difficult because it is a little soft underneath, so taping is not really working with this one. If you have a flat surface, that works nicely, but with something like this, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. On a flat surface, they work perfect. Also with that paint I've used, that's porous, so the tape is not going to really stick on there. Thank you, Nina, you're so sweet. I really hope she loves it too. So I'm not too happy about her color choice, as you know me, but I will still do some fun things with it also. So that's pretty fine for now. Let's see, this one is coming off again. I think this one needs a little more glue. This is when the glue dries. If this happens to you guys, it's no problem. You just stick some more glue on there. You know, especially when you have a thick piece like this. And it was pretty hot and you need a little longer to get that going. It might be that it doesn't stick at the first time. So you just stick some more glue on there. It's reheated. Hang on, I've got to get that over here. Reheat it. And then you press it back down. And usually with the second go, that works pretty fine. Anyhow, we're going to use some, as I said, you can paint them beforehand, you can paint them afterwards. And hallo Anja. Ja, selbstverständlich. Das kannst du auch von der Höhe her einschneiden. Du kannst die an jeder Stelle schneiden. So the question was just if you can, if you have like an area where the trim is too wide for the area it's supposed to go onto. You just use a sharp knife and you just cut it wherever you want to have it. That works fine. Absolutely perfect. So go. Take the glue off. Okay, that's good to go now. Let's get, I've got the Posh Chalk metallic paste in rose gold, which is going nicely with that rosé of the back, and this gives it like a little bit of sheen. So you can, this is like a paste. I'm going to show you. This is like a paste, but you can also paint with it. You just use a little water. It is water-based, so you can do some raised stenciling beautifully with it. Sugar skull, no, I don't think, Michelle, that's a great idea. I would love to put a sugar skull on there, but I think that lady, no, she's not a sugar skull type of person. That won't work. So let's get, I'm just going to get like one of those pointy brushes, and this one has got natural bristles, so this is a little firmer. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make that a little wet, and I'm just going to go right into that paste and just pick up some of that paste, and then I'm just going to go over mold. And the whole top is going to be in this paste, or in this color basically at the end. May need 2 coats. Let's see, I'm going to cover this bowl also. As I said, you can do nicely some raised stenciling also with it. And it gives it a lovely sheen. I've got to get that back a little higher somehow. Hang on, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. I need something to lay out there. I'll use this. This is going to work fine. As I said, you can use any paint you can think of. When you paint them beforehand, you should use a flexible paint. With this paste I'm using, they are flexible, so that'll work fine. That'll work absolutely fine. Go. It's going to go right around the top here. If it's too thick, you just use a little water to thin them down. So, as I said, you can use those pastes also to do some raised stenciling beautifully, and some where you use a heat gun, you can make it puff up. Just It's also quite fun. Let's see. I'm going to do it that way. You can see it a little. Can you see it? No, you can't. Let's see. I'll hold that without. There you go. Thank you, Michelle. It's beautiful, isn't it? It goes so nice with that rosé. So as I said, you can paint with those pastes also. So this is the nice thing. I like versatile products, you know. I don't want to use for every step a different thing. I like when you have a product where you have like some sort of more possibilities. What's the time? What's the time? 30 minutes. Okay. I want to show you where we're going with the top, so I'm going to hurry up a little bit. A little more water on the brush. This is basically just to thin that paste a little down and get it more like a paint on here. So, go. And if you, as I said, you can paint them beforehand, you can paint them afterwards. So there's some areas which not really stick at the moment because I'm brushing it. I can come back and reheat it and stick it further down. So this also works, you know, when you finish with your project and you realize, oh, there's some area not that much down as you want to have it. You come back in and you just reheat it and you stick it back down. So it's like this area there, this is fighting me. So we have to come back later for that one, but for now. Go. This dries really quick also. Oh, look at that sheen. It looks much exactly like a French tip brush like this one is. Yeah, Bonnie, this is absolutely the one and only, the WoodUBend golf bag. This is going to look cute when it's finished. This is going to look very cute. So I'm just going to dry that quickly. I want to do a second coat of the paste to cover it completely. It dries quickly. I'm just going to get going, so I'm just using a little bit. Just want to make sure it's lifting. So get the second coat on. So just use a little water to get that a little runnier, more like a paint. And as this is water based, it's got like a lovely, it's like a flowery smell almost to them. So that's quite nice. So you can use them quite nicely indoors. So now we're going to do a little bit of silver over the raised areas. Just to enhance it, I'm going to use the pigments for it. I'm going to hold that up because I don't want to get the paint stick on the, I'm just doing that quickly off screen. Sorry, guys. You know what the painting is about. Just want to make sure that this is pretty nicely covered. And also when you, whatever, you can do several coats with the paste to get like a full coverage. If you use like a color in the same color range underneath, it covers quicker. There's a brush here. There. So there we go. That's the rose gold. I'm going to show you. So that is pretty shiny, isn't it? So isn't that gorgeous? Anya, this will be on the WoodUBend page and on my page for replay after we finish. So you can watch the replay. That's no problem. You can catch the replay. This is for all the videos, you know, not only for me. All the other ladies doing the WoodUBend videos, you can watch them all on replay on their page, you know, after they're finished. So, and I stream it on my page also. So guys, if you haven't done it yet, hi Betty. So thank you, Betty. So, oh, thank you, Betty, you're sweet. Okay, dry that quickly. So now you're just getting an idea which direction it is going. We're not going to get it finished tonight, but I want you to know where we go. We have the pigments. Yes, we have the pigments and the pigment infuser, which finally arrived. So I'm very happy. I've got the pigment infuser now also from Posh Chalk. And I'm using the pigments. I love them so much. You can use a gilding wax or something like that. I just love the pigments. So the pigments by WoodUBend or by Posh Chalk, they are in a powder form. So I'm just going to see that you can see. I'm going to see that you can see. Okay. I'm going to see that you can see. I'm just putting some of them in here. And you can basically decide yourself how much you want to mix. Close it up. Don't sneeze, as they are very powdery. And then I've got the infuser by Posh Chalk. It's brand new. It just came in, guys. So I'm very excited to have those on hand. They're already in the shop also. This is a liquid, like almost like a top coat to mix them in. There you go. To mix them in, and I am. Let's see. I'm just getting, you know, how much or how thick you want to have your mixture. You can decide that yourself, you know, by the amount of liquid infuser, pigment infuser you put in there. So I'm just gonna grab a brush and I'm going to mix it up. You can already see it's like liquidy metal mixing up. So if you want to have it more covering, you use more pigments and less liquid. If you want to have it thinner, like a wash, you use less pigments and more liquid. So that's how easy you do that. And we are just going over those edges here. I'm holding my brush almost horizontal to that mold, because I just want to have, it's like in a, not like completely horizontal, it's probably about a 45-degree angle to the mold, just to basically touch the high points of that mold right around. And I'm wiping the brush off on that glass, so there's like just very little of that product on here. Just gonna go this, almost like butterfly kisses. So sure, I'm going to do that little bow also, just to make that pop. Jake, are you sure you want to have that back? I want to see that you carrying that around the golf course. Oops, that was too much. You see, that's a little, juicy. Just take a baby wipe. Also, the infuser is water-based, so you can just use a baby wipe and take it off and start again. So there's nothing you can't correct. So just try it. If you don't like it, you either paint over it or you either paint over it or you correct it. So this is the nice thing about all those products. Just play around with them. So this, that off a little. Again, butterfly kisses over the mold. So this is the next step. We are finished now. Well, this is looking very posh, isn't it? And look how shiny the whole bit is. So I think that's quite fun. That's quite fun. It's always good. I change a second. Yeah, exactly. I forgot to mention that when you use you've seen that. I've put in first the pigments and then put the infuser on top of it. It makes it easier. I think it makes it easier to mix. So, and this is already dry. My fingers are covered in glue and paint and paste, but it dries so quick, which is like great. So guys, this is 44 minutes. Okay, I think I've took up your time long enough. Hang on, I'm gonna come back into screen. I shall lift you up a little. So I shall lift you up a little and I'll just check for some questions. Anja, that's easy. I am German. So you're sweet. Thank you. Okay, if I missed any questions, guys, I will come back later to answer those. But this is basically where we got today. This is where we got today. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this transformation of this golf bag. It's not finished yet, but I just wanted to show you that you can basically apply those WoodUBends just onto anything. With our sticker molds, you need a little longer time to get it into the shape. It stays there. It intends to get back to its shape it's used to. So just hold it down a little longer. You'll be perfectly fine, and you get like great fun effects with it. Guys, thank you so much for being with me tonight. Thank you so much, WoodUBend, for having me. Go to the next golf course and see if they've dumped some golf bags. You can transform them to some pieces of decoration. Just do that. I want to see you. I want to see your creations, guys. So my name is Angela. I'm the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm a WoodUBend retailer over here in Frankfurt in Germany. I'm happy that you joined me tonight. If you haven't done it yet, please pop over to my page to leave me a like there and follow me so you get lots of fun projects. There's like not that many disasters happen tonight. I have to apologize. I'm usually doing better with that. But if you want to shop the products, go over to the WoodUBend page, check for your local retailer. They're all needed. And if you haven't got one over here in Germany or in Europe, I'll be very happy to help you. But please always check for your local retailer first. That's very important. So guys, I let you go now. I thank you for being with me. Hilda, thank you. I hope you like it. So I'll see you next Wednesday for the next project on the WoodUBend page. Guys, you take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Cheers, coffee, Anja. I will drink it now.